Hello everyone, I am Bubblissa, and welcome to my Let's Play of Pokemon Soul Silver. This is a childhood game for me. I had like 500 hours on my cartridge before I decided to restart. I'm not using cartridge today because A, I want to keep my current account, and B, I don't have the recording software for that, so emulator it is. This is going to be a relatively normal playthrough, as normal as I can be. But I'm going to have one major gimmick. Every major boss fight, so gym leaders, Team Rocket leaders, Elite Four, Champion, and possibly even the rival battles, I'm going to roll a d4. I must use whatever move is in that slot. The order is going to be top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, in that order. Is this going to cause me immense emotional pain? Yeah, probably. Why am I doing this? I don't know, because I hate myself? I guess? It's something random to do. Anyways, let's get the show on the road. Or not. Yeah, I kind of forgot to, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had a blunder on multiple recordings. This is, I think, my third attempt at recording this because, oh dear lord, I've had problems. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh yes, also sorry to you guys to keep you waiting because, good lord, this is going KY already. My first recording of this, I had some settings on my recording software that was duplicating my mic because it was coming through the mic audio and also the desktop audio as well, and I had double audio. Sadly, that actually had some really funny moments that I'll probably stitch in. I'll put a fair warning at the fact that it is duplicated audio, so it's going to sound weird, but there's moments that I just want to share with people. Anyways, contrary to my voice, I am a girl. Yes. My name, sadly, since Bubblissa cannot fit, we can settle for Bubbles. I don't know why I'm not using my mouse, because my mouse is a lot faster than this. Excellent. Yes, my name is Bubbles. Anyways, and then my second recording mishap was I had some audio, but it was coming out of the same channels, so it was only coming out of my headphones, so the game audio was too overpowering and it would not, you can't split that, unfortunately. So nothing like, even something like Adobe Premiere Pro didn't have anything to split two audios from the same source. Okay, give my bag, trainer card, save, and a wrench. I know it's options, but I mean, Mom, why'd you give me a wrench? But we could do this, and we could turn this to fast, because text speed is always slow. Sure, L equals A, just because I'm lazy, and I'm gonna look away, and 3, 2, 1. Bricks. Just like my brain. What? I didn't say that. Anyways. Oh. It's a creature! Hi, neighbor who totally doesn't stalk me. Okay, bye, neighbor who totally doesn't stalk me. I'm just messing. Anyways, we're not gonna dilly-dally too much. We're just gonna go straight to the objective. Hello, Professor. Hi, Bubbles! I've been waiting for you. You know about my research. People carry Pokemon and Pokeballs these days, but they used to walk with Pokemon. Walking must have some advantages. That is something that I really loved about Pokemon Soul Silver. I love the walk behind mechanic, because it was just a cute little thing. And I mean, it even took into account, oh, this Pokemon's too big to be in a building, so swap it out. And I mean, I've seen videos like A-Start's Son of a Glitch thing, and he shows some really funny glitches you can do with them, and some that are just odd, to say the least. I think I've only pulled off one of them, which is the running across a ledge and pausing at the right time, and just so you can reset the Pokemon sprite position, so your Pokemon that's walking behind you will literally just go off the screen. Anyways, I'm not going to be resetting for a shiny Pokemon. I'll get into that a bit in a second. But we have Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita. Everyone loves to pick Cyndaquil and Totodile, but I always loved Chikorita, and also Chikorita was the first one that I picked when I first played this game. So, paying homage to my old team, we're going with Chikorita. Now, yes, we'll give it a nickname. We're gonna nickname you Basil, or Basil, however you want to say it. I just say Basil for fun. Yep. How do you like working with your Pokemon? I love it. I literally just said a bunch of stuff about it that I like. Were you not listening, Professor? Man. If Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. So easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Okay. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Let's go there. Alright. So, we're going to quickly check out Basil's stats. Ooh, okay. So, I always prefer neutral nature. So, serious nature is actually perfect. And good perseverance. I think that's defense as top IV. I'm not resetting for any IVs or gonna EV train or anything, but I mean, it works perfectly for me. Wait, oh no. I just noticed. I didn't write Bubbles, I double tapped you. Oh no. I'm not Bubbles, I'm Boobles. That's great. That's great. Okay. Bulls, I want you to have these to help with your task. Thanks for the potions. Oh no, okay. I'm not resetting for that. That's actually too good. And I've tested the other recording stuff, so I don't think there should be any more mishaps. I balanced my desktop audio and I balanced my mic audio, so we should be okay. Boobles! So you picked a Chikorita! Oh god, I'm gonna get so much mileage out of this. Like, for any of you who are watching this, I'm assuming you saw me type Boobles and said Bubbles, and you were like, this person's stupid. Anyways, oh, Bubbles, that's cute. Oh, Boobles, that's a cute Pokemon you have. I have a task for you. Okay, what kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult, but when someone makes that kind of request, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Thanks, Ma. Hey, guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call, too. Do you remember how? This is something that I absolutely hate about certain games. And this is coming from someone who studied and did a major in computer game design development. If you give people options for dialogues, saying yes or no, like in this case, if I say no, tell me how, and if I say yes, don't tell me how, and I say yes, but you still tell me anyways, what's the point of giving me a dialogue option? Like, what? No, don't do that. Either way, as I was saying before, I guess paying homage to my old team. Wait 1 second, and I get interrupted. I actually didn't even mean to time that. I was going to talk about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Okay, Professor. Anyways, about my old team, I'm not going to use my old team. I was originally going to, but that was if I had the recording thing to use my 3DS. But I also used the Trade Evolution, so on an emulator, I don't believe there's a cheat for evolving Trade Evolution Pokemon. At least not that I've run across. If any of y'all know any, by all means, I would love to see it. And we're going to get into our debut battle for Basil. Woot woot. Most of the battles I'm probably going to skip over, and you'll see me cut or probably do a little random animation and just go to where I'm out of the battle. Unless I have something to ramble about. I mean, like in this case. Now, with my old team, it was Meganium, Magneton, Pidgeot, Machamp, Rapidash, and Gyarados. Pretty well-rounded. I wouldn't say pretty well-rounded. Decently. But they got the job done. They beat the game. I think the most painful team I used... not painful, but most interesting. My actual cartridge right now, I had some friends who wanted me to use a custom team. So I told them, I'm going to shiny hunt for a starter, which I got shiny Totodile, who sadly was not the best starter because they had horrible stats. But I went up to like 5 different friends and said, hey, give me a random Pokemon that I should use in this Let's Play. Nothing that has to be post-game, and nothing that has to be traded out of game. So I got like 3 normal types on my team because I had Granbull, Wigglytuff, and Furret. And then I had my 2 good Pokemon were Espeon, as well as, oh dear, who was the last Pokemon? Quagsire. Quagsire was actually a really good one. But yeah, so that was an interesting challenge team. Surprisingly, I did have to give Wigglytuff EV training. However, I was surprised at Wigglytuff's strength. Any of you who haven't used the Wigglytuff, do it. It actually can be really fun. Wigglytuff alone took down all 3 of Lance's Dragonites and his Aerodactyl. And I was like, excuse me? What? Moveset was Flamethrower, Thunder, Blizzard, and Reflect. I was baffled by the strength of Wigglytuff. This is a Pokemon Center. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. Yes, I know how to use Pokemon Center. I know what a Pokemart is. This is a Pokemon Mart. I'm going to ignore everything you're saying. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Okay. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. I don't know what I'm thinking with these voices I do. I like to do stupid voices while playing. This is the sea, as you can see. God, you sound like my brother. My brother makes horrible puns. Yet I still laugh at them for some reason. Here, it's my house. For your effort in keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. That's gross. They're still warm. That's even more gross. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. Okay, if you wore them once, they're not brand new. However, I guess this is more of a random story, but this is something that bothered me. When I would visit home to my parents and take care of my dog and let her out to do her business, I would borrow one of my dad's pairs of shoes because he has way too many shoes, and just like borrow a pair of sneakers, and I would go and like let the dog out. He would see me wear them once for say like 5 minutes tops, and then he'd go, "Oh no, you keep them. Like you already wore them. I don't want them anymore." And I go, "Dad, I wore them for 5 minutes so Belle could go outside and poop." What? Like, why are you sounding like I have the plague or something? Anyways, okay, that random side stories. This is another thing that I really loved about this game. Instead of having to hold the B button to run, I can turn on auto running, because I am lazy. And I'm certain that Others watching this video are probably lazy like me too and don't like having to hold the B button. I made it! I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it! Oh, thank you for the map. You'll see the map of the region you're currently in. Way to spoil that there's 2 regions. I mean, it's not like this is a remake of an old game that already had 2 regions. You know, now that I think about it, what if they finally made a game? I know they came out with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which I do need to go back and finish, and I also have recorded footage, but I need to actually start editing that. But what if they actually had a game where you could travel back to previous generation regions? So say, like, even if they did it with, I don't know, the first 3 or 4 regions, have it where you can take ships and stuff over to, like, Sinnoh, but you started in Johto. Because, I mean, Johto and Kanto are connected, that's fine, whatever. But, like, it would be really cool to have a Pokemon game where you could go and battle, like, all the regions, and say, like, I mean, yes, eventually you'd battle so much that you just walk into the final region with level 100s, sure. But it would just be really cool, or, I don't know, take a page out of the anime's book and be like, oh, you can only bring your starter. Or say you can only bring 1 Pokemon to be your starter, and then you go to the new region. That would be a really fun concept. So it's like, okay, I just beat Kanto. I'm gonna bring my I don't know. I'm gonna bring my what's one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? I actually don't. Oh my goodness, I am having trouble with my controller. Say I want to bring my Scyther as my starter. So I go to Johto, and they lower my Scyther's level. I'll keep the same moves, whatever, but they lower my Scyther's level to make it a bit more balanced. But I go to Johto, and I have the Scyther as my starter, and then I make a whole new team. So taking a page out of like the anime's book, where Ash only brings Pikachu to the next region. And then you see the whole thing with like the community complaining about the fact that Ash's Pikachu beat like 2 legendaries and then went to the Unova region and then lost to a level 5 Snivy. I'm thinking too much into this, aren't I? Yeah, probably. But anyways, most of the stuff, I think that's most of the stuff I wanted to get out right now even. I might start skipping a few battles here and there now. I think for the last thing would be for catching Pokemon. I will keep it on screen if I have not caught it during the Let's Play already. Otherwise, I'll just skip it. I'll probably knock it out just to have training. With my rule for the D4s, any normal trainers I can battle normally, use whatever moves I want. That way I can get levels on my Pokemon without fainting. However, on all boss fights, I have to abide by that rule. I'm still torn on whether I will do it for the rival battle. I think maybe I think I might do it.
What? This is a big battle. Leave me alone.
I just love like the little hops that the Rattata and the Pidgey do. It's like it's supposed to be like
Tackle attack.
hop, hop, hop. It's like they're using Splash. Anyways, Apricorns, as you can see me picking up, that guy, you can't skip his house unfortunately, but I mean, they can be useful, but until you get Fly, you're gonna have a hell of a time picking them up. Either way, let's go into, I'm assuming, yep, let's go into Mr. Pokemon's house. Why do I say I'm assuming? Because considering I've played this game many a times. Oh, you must be Bubbles! It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier! Careful. That's the point what Professor Elm to examine! My thoughts for that, he seems like the type of guy who's like super excited over everything and he just speaks super fast and you have a hard time keeping up with him and you're like, oh, okay. A friend of mine for Eckertree gave it to me. I bet you can't find this egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what this is. He's the best when it comes to researching Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You're returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. I'm surprised at myself for keeping up with that. And welcome to the Slow Walking.
And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher.
So you're Boobles. I was just visiting my friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Ah, you seem dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was my Pokemon? How bad is my Professor Oak voice? Oh god, Pokemon Oak voice. The last time I heard Professor Oak's, I keep saying Pokemon Oak, good lord. The last time I heard Professor Oak's voice, it was on my N64, and I was replaying Pokemon Snap, because it usually only takes me about like an hour to beat the game. I don't do the challenge stages, I just do the base game and get all 63 Pokemon. Either way, I mean, if y'all don't like some of the voices, I'll stop doing certain voices, but I mean, it's fun. Anyways, let's get out of here. Hello? Oh, Bubbles? Boobles? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Well, it seems like he might have messed something up. See, but there's one problem. I'm out of time, Professor Elm. So, you're gonna have to wait till next episode. Sorry. I hope you don't hate me for this. Anyways, no, jokes aside. If you watch this long, thank you so much. This is my first attempt at making a YouTube Let's Play, and this was a blast to make, as much as I've had mishaps along the way. Whether I'm probably going to stitch these in at the end, I'll put in the bloopers and stuff from the previous recordings. Fair warning, they will have one of them will have double audio because I had the thing not set correctly and I can't split those pieces apart. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you want to hit like or subscribe or whatever, I'm not stopping you. I would love it. I'm not forcing you. So, I mean, you do you. Anyways, I got nothing else. I'm out. At the time. Okay, a crit on the first hit? Yo, is this good? Basso, I literally was about to say, is this a good omen for the run? And you missed. Are you serious? Basso, weird. Please, Basso.